Oh, that's awkward. Okay, there's 2 more people in here. 1, 2. Is this 2010 again? Please tell me that 3 pieces in Search and Destroy are usable clips.
Alright, boys, it was fun playing. Love y'all. I love that y'all came back on this game. I'll be here tomorrow if people are on, just to check it out.
You know, I never thought I would see the day that I would be thankful for a TikTok trend. Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Rxqe. Welcome back to Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360. So real quick though, before we jump into a game, I want to go ahead and give you guys the backstory on this, just in case you guys may have missed what happened. So, there was a TikTok video that was posted, I believe, in like late November or early December, which was basically a calling to get everybody back on Modern Warfare 2 here today on December 21st for one last ride. And I'm letting you all know right now, there's going to be some dorky nostalgia in this, because like that alone, just like thinking of the caption one last ride for Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360 just really hits home to me. Right off the bat, the very first game that I got into was such a blast from the past. I haven't thought of this website in well over a decade. The very first lobby that I got into, somebody had TTG in the clan tag. Now, if you guys weren't around in the Modern Warfare 2 days back in 2009, TTG, otherwise known as the Tech Game, was a modding website, kind of like 7 Deadly Sins or 7 Sins, whatever it was called. Basically, that website alone was the epitome of, yo, I got a 10th Prestige lobby. Message to all friends and recent players, I'm hosting a 10th Prestige lobby, 1,600 Microsoft points to join. Also, please forgive me, my accuracy is very, very bad. Hold on a second. What's my sensitivity on? 5? I might have to drop this to 4, dude. Yeah, I don't have thumbs. So again, like I was saying, though, the Tech Game was one of those old website forums that people would go on and post saying, hey, I've got 1,600 Microsoft points, who's hosting a 10th Prestige lobby? It truly couldn't have been a more fitting welcome back to Modern Warfare 2, like being killed by akimbo models. And also, like I was saying at the start of the video, I never thought I would be super thankful for a TikTok trend, and oh my god, the stick drift. Like, I am so thankful that I came across that video, because, like, it's really amazing for me to think about how, really just how much influence and presence social media really has on this kind of influence to just get everybody back on MW2, even if it's just for one night. And if I haven't explained this already, the reason as to why I'm playing Xbox, which I'm sure most of you guys may already know this, I'm a PC player, and still to this day, I play a disgusting amount of Modern Warfare 2 on Steam, on IW4X. Like, I'm still playing this game just about every day to this day. The only time that I have ever stepped away from games like MW2 or especially COD 4 for very like prolonged periods of time is when a new Call of Duty comes out. I know a whole lot of people like to talk about how nostalgia plays a good part in looking back at these older Call of Duties, but for me it's a little bit different, because I'm like, I'm still playing this every single day. So I'm still playing it very often on PC, and I just felt that for this special day in particular, it just would make the most sense for me to go back and play it on Xbox. It just feels more nostalgic to do it that way. Yeah, now going back to the nostalgia, Scrapyard was the very first map that I dropped a nuke on. It was December 5th, 2009. It was a Saturday morning. That's how vividly I remember it. And it wasn't doing like, you know, the whole one-man army noob tubes with danger close. No. I got that with the akimbo models. I also think about this thing kind of often, like it might sound really dorky. You know what, this whole video is dorky. I don't care. It's gonna sound super nerdy, but I really do think about this thing very often, just kind of thinking about, you know, how long I've been playing these games and like being able to witness all of the different like phases that came with this game. Like starting on release of MW2, I was still sniping. I was heavily influenced by Rxqe. Like that's the man right there. I was sitting there recording gameplays with my little Dazzle DVC 100, getting some quick scopes, maybe a 3-piece or a collateral, thinking I was hot shit. I'd go for sniping gameplays, I would go for nuke gameplays, just like anything that I could do to do my horrible little commentaries over. And then I remember in 2010, that's when the game changed, because FaZe started getting really big, and trick shotting became more and more of a thing going into 2011. I'm obviously not a trick shotter nowadays, but I was there at the start of it when everyone was going for give and goes off of Terminal Red Roof. It was also shortly around that time in 2011 that I got the name Rxqe. I've also explained that a good number of times, like that was just another trend in the Xbox community, or just the Call of Duty community at the time, just wanting OG looking gamer tags, people putting X in the place of a vowel, Q for a G. I got very angry at video games, and still to this day I get very angry at video games, so it, you know, rage goes hand in hand. So I trick shotted on this game for a good number of years. I also did a lot of competitive sniping, like 1v1s, especially 1v1s on Sniper Leaderboards, if you guys remember that YouTube channel. I did a whole lot of 1v1s on that, did a whole lot of competitive sniping as well, like 2v2 headquarters, all that good stuff. He's unironically using a riot shield. Stony Nanners. I really hope that's C Nanners on an alias. I feel like I really did it all on this game to an extent, like with all the phases of this game between the sniping, the trick shotting, the competitive scene, I almost got cross-mapped. Even so, this is going to be more of an embarrassing kind of thing, but for those of you guys that were around on my channel in 2015, the good old Moscow Mondays, yeah, I did a lot of that. Did a lot of voice trolling here on Modern Warfare 2, and I was really late to the party on that, but I don't care. I thought it was funny. I did it in a Russian accent. Today's with you, comrades, меня зовут Mike, и добро пожаловать обратно в Moscow Monday. It's extremely cringy looking back on it, but in a weird way, I'm pretty glad that I did that because I met a lot of really cool people through doing that. It was a great time, honestly. See, now that was in 2015, and then by the end of 2015 was when I made the switch to PC, and pretty much just left Xbox 360 behind. I truly just can't stress enough how amazing this game truly is. All of the memories that I have with this game, staying up way too late in 2009, especially when this game first dropped. I was in 8th grade, staying up way too late before school, and there was also plenty of mornings where I would wake up extra early just to get a couple of games in before going to school. I started playing Call of Duty in 2007 with COD 4, and I loved COD 4, don't get me wrong, but at the time I was still playing a lot of Halo 3. I was also playing a lot of Guitar Hero. I was praying for a 4th. I just got killed. I hate it here. But there was just something about Modern Warfare 2 that was so addictive. And I can honestly say I was like borderline addicted. I'm not even going to say borderline. I was addicted to Call of Duty, like 100%. And yet here I am still playing the exact same game. What, 12 years later? Like 12 years ago at this time, being December 22nd, I was probably up late playing MW2 anyway. I was obviously on winter break at the time, so I have no idea why I wouldn't be playing MW2. And getting noob tubed. It really was with MW2 that just made me completely fall in love with Call of Duty. It's within my top 3 favorite CODs of all time. COD 4, MW2, World at War, my top 3 right off the bat. I know it's also a thing to compare Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is a much better game. It was much more balanced. Which to an extent, I do agree that Black Ops 2 was a more balanced game. There were still very annoying things about it, pretty much like every single Call of Duty, but honestly, if you really think about it, MW2, it wasn't really meant to be balanced, and even if you look at the weapon balance, for as ironic as it might sound, this game actually is balanced because everything is overpowered. And that's also another very heated debate as to which Call of Duty is better between MW2 and BO2. Brother, you are one-man army danger close noob tubing and you're on painkiller. Yes, you are ass. So go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below, which Call of Duty do you think is better between MW2 and BO2? I know a lot of people are probably going to say Black Ops 2, but my friend Pat actually made a really good point that it boils down to how the Call of Duty community was at that point in time and what your perception of it was. Because I personally believe, like tying into that, it's when you join the Call of Duty community. Because if you started playing COD like after 2011 or so, you'll probably pick BO2 as the favorite. And now obviously that's not the case with everybody, but I do feel that like the earlier you started, you'll probably have more of a nostalgic tie to how the Modern Warfare 2 community was if you were playing back in 2009. Because there was something so special about the MW2 era from like 2009 or from release to like middle of 2010. Obviously I'm not saying that like MW2 died or the community was any different back then during the summer of 2010, but it was just like when Modern Warfare 2 was really broken. Like obviously it's still broken now, but I'm talking before the models got patched, the Javelin glitch, the care package glitch, the Afghan and fuel rock breaches. Like it's just, man, something about that time was so different. All of the modded lobbies, especially getting into those global thermonuclear war lobbies. It really does just boil down to that though, just how the community was on Xbox, on YouTube, Twitch, or Justin TV, whatever it was at the time. I have a lot more fonder memories of Modern Warfare 2 than I do Black Ops 2, and I played a good amount of Black Ops 2 as well. I love both those games, but if I had to choose between the two, I'm picking MW2 every single day. I was ready to go for the B trap. Ugh. Wait, why can't I call in my chopper gunner? No, don't tell me. So I can call in my Harriers, but not my chopper gunner. Dude, what? Like, why? Now they got the Harriers. I can't even call in my chopper gunner, dude. Yes. I'm actually kind of upset about that. I really, really wanted to go for a nuke right there. Now, before I end this night, though, there is one more thing I have to check. Now, the last thing that I have to check is just see if I can get just one search and destroy game.
Oh, you're gonna bump some, bro? You done.
8 people are talking! Oh my god. I'm still unironically pog champing, and we got this side? Bro, say less.
Dude. I was like, on that Instagram, I'm like, yeah.
All I hear is the noob tubes, get out of my way. I can't believe people are actually talking in game chat right now. I'm so upset my microphone doesn't work. I was so dedicated to this day that I actually bought a new mic for the Astro A40s, but I ended up buying the wrong cord. So even with this little headpiece thing plugged in, it still doesn't work, unfortunately, and I'm really upset because I would love to be able to talk to some of these guys. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, there's 2 more people in here. 1, 2. Is this 2010 again? Please tell me that 3 pieces in Search and Destroy are usable clips.
Did you see him? I don't
He didn't see him.
know if he does. Yeah, he's charging
I
right.
did not see him.
Where's he going at? He's out on the fucking roof for whatever fucking reason, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. What's this guy shooting at? No way. Run!
Oh my god.
For 3 seconds! No way! No way! Best to ever do it! Wow. He's best to ever do it!
I can't believe my eyes! Nous avons triomphé.
Alright boys, it was fun playing. Love y'all. I love that y'all came back on this game. I'll be here tomorrow if people are on, just to check it out.
Not an airport, you don't have to announce your departure.
That makes my heart so full. Man, I wish I had a working microphone.
Pay a lot of money to see that.
I would get his brain dead as...
Okay, never mind. This was not a good idea. I thought I would try to end the video with a nice little throwback like that, but yeah, that guy and his Jittermon, I can't compete. He always knows where I am. Now, I need to say this one last thing before we end the video here. If you guys are wondering, no, I am not French. This was very commonplace back in like 2015. I got the French version of the game just because I literally thought it was cool. That was it. But literally every MW2 video I made back in the day, without fail, yo dude, are you French? Why is your game in French? And now that I'm thinking about it though, I'm curious as to how many people are gonna ask if I'm French or why my game is in French, just judging off the opening clip alone. If you guys made it to the end of the video, or if you all have been around a long time, you guys already know. This was honestly such a fun time going back and playing MW2 on 360. I mean, I know I play just about every single day on PC, but it's just, it hits so different on Xbox. It feels so much more nostalgic, and I really feel that this was the right choice to make in terms of making this video. Oh my god, look at Sasha. She's just waiting for me to come to bed. So with that all being said, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this nice little throwback to 360 Modern Warfare 2. It was definitely a very, very nice nostalgic trip. And again, I am so thankful that video went viral. Now, to be fair though, as soon as I finish the Atomic grind over on Vanguard, or like once it's actually able to be completed, I'm going to be doing a whole lot more throwback stuff. So if you guys want to see more stuff like Modern Warfare 2 here, definitely go ahead and let me know that down in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. It's been Soul Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.